If you can be out here on the farm, out in nature, out here every single day, that is living the dream.
Take one.
So I farm in the Red River Valley, which is a higher clay soil. When it rains, it's sticky. Your shoes get really, really big. When I was farming initially, we were, straight up conventional farm. We corn, soybeans for the most part. We'd chisel plow, once or twice in the fall. We'd field cultivate in the springtime. I started to see and notice a lot of wind erosion, water erosion. And you'd drive by after a heavy rain and you could literally see the water was a different color coming off of your field. I didn't always have the best chisel plow, or I didn't have the correct chopping corn head. So we didn't always get ourselves the best seed bed that we were looking for. We went the other way to do less tillage, and in turn we were creating ourselves a better seed bed. So we tried less tillage, and pretty soon we were in a no-till situation. Cover crops were kind of a missing link in the no-till. It's moisture, that's our factor that's keeping us out of the field. Since we've added the cover crops, we've gotten our better infiltration and gotten things to dry out quicker and faster. So in a corn soybean rotation, that doesn't give us a lot of places to add the cover crops, to add that value. So we've added in peas and oats and barley, sunflowers. Gives us all these different opportunities to get cover crops planted at different times, different species, and truly help to really build the soil in the biology aspects. I always carried a shovel. The one thing that you do see right away when you use a shovel is if you got worms. Years ago, you'd use a shovel and I couldn't find any worms. Now, every shovelful, we have 5, 8, 10, 15 worms. And other things that we see when we're using the shovel is, is the soil starting to build aggregates? Is the soil starting to stick together? Is it sticking on the roots? That's where we get our infiltration. That's how we got to get our water to move through the soil. So when it comes to planting corn, I'm just using my standard planter where we haven't added anything other than some spoked closing wheels in the back of the planter. When it comes to small grains or soybeans, we use a single disc air drill, and that's pretty much standard as well, other than we do put a different spoke closing wheel on the back of that also. Probably out there checking a little more often. I'm doing a lot of digging in the field. Every planter pass when we start, we're out on our hands and knees, really checking the seed depth, make sure we're not hairpinning. So one of the things I've truly seen since I've gone with the no-till cover crop system is erosion. My soil's not moving. After a big rain event, you can go drive along a ditch and see that there's no visible soil being washed into the ditch. One of the sayings is no-till, no yield. I think we've kind of proven that wrong with no-till and cover crops.